He missed $1 billion deal because he slept for 5 more minutes. In a small town outside Denver lived a young man named Jason. Sharp mind, big dreams, tech genius. But he had one fatal flaw. He never woke up early. Jason believed in working late, not rising early. He used to say, "It's not about when you start, it's about how hard you work." But life had other plans. One day, Jason received an email from a Canadian investor named Mr. Langford, offering to discuss funding Jason's solar innovation project, something that could revolutionize off-grid power in rural areas. The catch? Meet me at 7 a.m. sharp. One shot. Don't be late. Jason went to bed early for the first time in weeks, set the alarm. But when it rang, he hit snooze. He woke up at 7:08 a.m. Panicking, he rushed to the cafe. But Mr. Langford was already gone. Left behind was a napkin with just one sentence. "I invest in discipline, not ideas." Jason was crushed. Days turned to weeks. His self-belief crumbled. He became known as the guy who missed the $1 million meeting. The night was cold. Light from the lamplight filtered through the window, reflecting on Jason's tired face, as if time had stopped staring at him. The clock struck 3 a.m., and he sat in an old chair, holding a notebook filled with dotted lines and shattered dreams. In the corner of the room, a deadly silence, as if everything had given up on him. Opportunities, friends, even his inner voice was choked with reprimands. He opened his laptop for no reason, just to forget. A video file recorded months ago automatically appeared. He clicked it without meaning to, and the playback began. His face appeared on the screen, his eyes filled with passion. In the clip, he addressed his mother. "Mama, if I don't succeed in this project, I don't deserve to be called an engineer. I want to leave my mark. I want villages without electricity to live like people with TikTok and Netflix." Jason couldn't continue watching. He closed the computer, buried his face in his hands, and cried. But they weren't tears of sadness. They were tears of decision. That night, he didn't sleep. On the contrary, he started writing. He wrote in large letters. "In this notebook, I will bury the old man." Then he wrote a new list titled The New Jason's Laws. Rise at 5 a.m. every day, no excuses. An hour a day for the body, running, push-ups, or swimming. An hour a day for the mind, books, articles, self-improvement. No phones after 9 p.m. Every day, a small act brought me closer to my dream. From day one, he began to implement. The body refused, but the mind began to regain control. Weeks passed, and Jason transformed into something of a warrior, a man who interrupts sleep with the knife of determination, walking on cold mornings as if he were on a battlefield. He redesigned the prototype of his project using hand tools. He used his father's abandoned garage as a laboratory and started from scratch. Here, the first small miracle occurred. The old battery he thought was dead worked. It was as if fate was telling him, "Back. Let's start over." One day, he received a notification on LinkedIn. A short message from an old college friend. "Jason, I heard you've been working on a clean energy system. A big investor, Mr. Langford, will be at the San Diego conference. If you have something new, now's the time to show it." Jason felt life reaching out to him again. But this time, he wasn't the kid waiting to be rescued. He was a new man, ready to fight. He entered the hall, pulling a metal cart containing his invention. People gave him strange looks. Some laughed, some doubted. He reached the officials and said calmly, I don't want 20 minutes. Give me only 2. Leave the rest to my device. At the end of the conference, before the investor left the room, Jason was given his chance. He stood on the stage. He took out his device. He pressed a small button. The light lit up for everyone to see. No gas, no noise. The smile of a poor remote child appeared on the screen saying, "Thank you, Jason." A moment of silence followed. Then applause exploded like a bomb. Investor Langford stood up from his chair, looked at him, and said, "I don't invest in machines. I invest in men who rise after falling. You've just earned your second chance." That same night, Jason walked down the hotel corridor, unable to comprehend what had happened. One of the largest investors in the energy sector promised him a private meeting. The meeting didn't last long. Langford looked at him directly and said, "I'm going to take a risk with you, not for you, but for that kid in the video who, thanks to your invention, will read in the open." He signed an initial investment check for $250,000. But the condition was clear. You will live with my team for 3 months and learn how to turn your passion into a viable company. Jason had a tough time at the entrepreneurship boot camp. Every day he would wake up at 5 a.m., running, reading reports, preparing presentations, and learning to lead. After 2 months, the difference began to show. He was no longer just an inventor, nor a team leader. He had a plan, a vision, and a strong determination that anyone could see the future in. He founded a small company and named it Dawn Spark, because dawn was a symbol in his life, a symbol of a new beginning. A year later, with additional funding, Jason walked to the poorest village in Nigeria. The goal was simple, yet profound, to bring light for the first time. They set up his system, and it was 6 p.m. The sun was setting, and darkness was creeping in. He pressed the button. The entire village lit up. The children began to applaud, the elders cried, and the mother said, "Finally, we can cook at night without candles." Jason stood there, his eyes welling up, and said in a low voice, "Life isn't about how many times you fall. Life isn't about how many times you wake up in the morning and decide to start over." Jason appeared in one final scene, staring into the sun, and said, in his own voice, "If you're reading this story, your time has begun. Wake up early and dig your own grave through the ashes. For sometimes, dawn is born from the heart of darkness." Then the image disappears, leaving the phrase, "Every dawn is a second chance. Wake up